Hi, it's my reflective journal for financial literacy. What I'm going to talk about are all my inner thoughts. About 3 years ago, when I was in high school, I seriously considered what I would choose to major in college in the future. At that time, I confidently told everyone that I was going to study financial engineering. Although I have no idea of what financial was. In order to keep myself from being too confused, I have made some effort to achieve this goal. For example, I learned some courses related to finance in massive open online courses. But they failed to solve my original problem. What is finance? Besides, what impressed me most in these courses was the complicated calculation problems. Probably because the study was taken in the wrong order, I gave up to finish the class in halfway. Cause on the courses, I have no idea of what the teacher was talking about and how does this be calculated. But for present value, future value, which data related to calculation was deeply engraved in my mind. Every time I think of this, it's just coming with fear, no other feeling. I don't know why, but it's really interesting. Therefore, when I saw the familiar present value, future value, and some other formulas in class again, I said to myself in silence, I can avoid the first day of the junior high school, but I can't avoid it again at this time. So I have nothing to say but to work harder on my homework, try to grab the step. Therefore, um, the before learning these courses, I really can be called a person who had financial literacy. Throughout this class, my biggest harvest is to understand the problem has been bothering me for a long time. What is the financial? And some future combinations about it, such as how that financial related to our daily life, and what financial problems we will meet in the future. Because in my opinion, the knowledge you have learned can only be proved by practice. Otherwise, you will always be just on paper. In the first group work, after learning the second and the third voice knowledge, we can simply understand how to simulate the company was founded and how to run it, even to check the bills on the meaning of the number represented by the company. It is at that time I really understand what the financial is, which role it plays in our daily life. Before that, I never thought that I would think like a real corporate decision maker about how to run a company, thinking how to run its business and how to manage its bills. Then, in the later few weeks, my understanding of financial is going deeper as time goes by. In the second and third week, the simple concept we've learned later becomes real problems we faced in week 9, week 10, and week 11, such as the cash flow planning, how to randomly arrange assets and liabilities, and some others for companies, liabilities, assets, and for a personal financial arrangement. It is no exaggeration to say that the financial literacy is the most difficult courses for me in this semester. Not only for the main problem caused by the language, but also for the meaning it represented. As a managing major, I'm destined to continue to study these courses, so the internship basic is particularly essential for me. In addition to the knowledge I've learned in these courses, and the class which had the closest relationship with mathematical, I deeply realized my shortage in mathematics study and how I'm good at analysis. Therefore, if there is no accident, I will give up the idea of studying financial. Since I was young in high school, and tend to choose some major that I may be easy to study and really interested in. Although it may seem frustrating, but for me, I think it's better to choose a major that doesn't make you so miserable as it may be your lifelong time. Um, Recalling the learning process of these 3 months, one of the most important lessons I learned was to learn to manage my own pace on learning and to arrange my time properly. 3 months is not long, but I put 4 classes to learn. 2 are in Tuesday and the other 2 are in Thursday and Friday. So the shortage is obviously they are too separated, which is not good for me to concentrate my mind on study. On the other hand, the 4 classes in one semester also means my backlog of papers and exams are concentrated in a short period. So if I want to pass all the exams, quiz, and some other tests, and ensure the effect of the review, I have to sacrifice sleeping time to the homework. And can get a good night's rest can lead to the class in low efficient. Day by day, week by weeks, I'm really feeling tired, much more tired than I was at the beginning in the semester. It's really a non-virtuous circle. Therefore, the next semester I will reduce the class I take and learning to make an efficient timetable makes my time more flexible and like it in a regular rhythm. Besides the board on the learning content, I also found my disadvantages as a non-native student. Though I understand the course content, to express my thinking clearly and complete it in another language is not an easy work. Therefore, I will make sure of these holidays to further enhance my language ability. However, apart from these shortcomings and pressures, after the 3 months of intense study, there are still some positive sides. I have learned some valuable information that I will no doubt be able to further explore as I carry on with my course, and then where to next after that. Financial literacy itself as a subject and its layout I found very suitable, easy to keep up, with particularly the way which the workbook was laid out. Treat yourself to be a trait of time management as the weeks pass by, as you learn how long it will take you and how you should be treated like a treat in terms of workload. And that's all. Thank you.